Nashville has a very rich art scene, but it wouldn't be possible without individuals in the community who are passionate about bringing creativity to the Music City. And today, we have one of those people here with us, Executive Director of the Metro Arts Commission, Jennifer Cole.
Thank you, Kelly. It's nice to be here.
Well, thank you for being here. How are you doing today?
I am fantastic.
Awesome, awesome. Great to have you here.
Good. And we're thrilled to be here.
So first off,
Yes.
Most people don't really know what the Arts Commission does. Can you just give us a description of the different arms of the commission?
Sure. It's really easy. The Arts Commission is the city department that's tasked with supporting arts and culture. And for us, that means one thing, which is making creativity central to the life of everybody that lives in Nashville. And we do that through a bunch of different programs, but one is public art, making sure that you can walk through Nashville and see art around you. One is making sure access to the arts, so people have access to the arts regardless of their background, their economic condition, etc. One is really about the brand of the city and continuing to market how we are as a creative powerhouse. And the other is making sure that we have infrastructure. So we have facilities, we have places you can go and experience art, places like this, where art and creativity happen.
Awesome. Well, I remember I was new to Nashville about 3 years ago, and I just remember seeing all the great structures you guys have up around the city, and it's beautiful. So we're very lucky to have the Arts Commission here in Nashville.
Thanks. We hope we'll keep growing it, actually.
Now, you guys actually oversee a lot of venues. You have the Frisch Center, Country Music Hall of Fame, the Belcourt Theater. What services do you provide to these venues? How do you support them?
Well, Nashville's really lucky to have about 175 different nonprofit arts organizations, and that's everything from the Country Music Hall of Fame to little tiny neighborhood theater groups that you might have never heard of. And the Arts Commission doesn't actually run any of those facilities, but what we do is support them through grant making. And so we have about $2 million a year that goes out back into the community in the form of grants. And so all of the organizations you listed are competitive and come to us for grant money. And the other thing we try to do is support and promote what they do through media, marketing, social media, and general branding of the city.
Awesome. Now, what kind of projects do you have planned up for 2012?
Oh my goodness, that is exhausting just to talk about and think about.
I'm sure.
But we have a bunch of different exciting projects, and so in the public art realm, we actually just announced a flood art initiative. So we'll be doing 6 installations around the city that are in the most flood-affected neighborhoods that'll pair artists with neighborhoods to sort of find inspiration and then install public works of art in neighborhood parks that really honor the flood, the neighborhood experience during the flood. We're going to be working with the Mayor's Office of Bike and Pedestrian Access and our Healthy Living Initiative. We're going to be initiating a call for 30 new artist-designed bike racks. So my goal is in 2 years, if you want to ride a bike, you can park it in a really pretty pretty bike rack that's designed by a local artist. And so I want us to be known as a city that is not only healthy and livable, but beautiful at the same time. So we've got some really exciting stuff happening in the public art space.
Well, it's great that you're pairing the health with the creativity. That's a great match.
Yeah.
How far in advance do you have to plan these projects? When do you start the meetings?
Oh, it depends. Public art is, I always tell people, it's not like buying a piece of art at a gallery or going to someone's home and purchasing something off the shelf. It really is more like a construction project. So the average project for us starts 12, 14, sometimes 36 months in advance. We have a project we've been working on for 2 years that is not even yet public because it's been in planning phase for that long. So it really just does depend, but a long time.
And where can Nashvillians go to find out about what you have coming up?
The easiest thing to do is to go to our website, which is artsnashville.org. You can sign up, you can follow us on Facebook and Twitter. But you can sign up for our monthly newsletter or we tweet daily, multiple times a day about our initiatives as well as on our Facebook page. So any of those mediums that work for you, sign up for our monthly newsletter, call us.
Now, what can local artists do who want to have their artwork displayed throughout the city? Do you offer something for them?
Yeah, there's lots of different ways for local artists to get involved. And so one is we offer something called the Artist Registry. So if you're a local artist and you don't have a gallery contract and are looking to get your work out there in some way, shape, or form, you can come online to our website and register, upload your portfolio, and it's a free accessible database where the general public can come in and search sculptor or search collage artist and find and connect themselves with work. We also have a Metro Arts Gallery, a gallery in our own office space that we offer 4 to 5 shows shows a year, free to the general public. It's all day. Every day of the week it's open to the public. Right now we have a show featuring homeless artists. It's a collaboration between the Contributor newspaper, Room at the Inn, which is a homeless program, and the Key Alliance. And the gallery's whole focus is to show artists that normally wouldn't have a place to show. We'll do an upcoming student show. We're working with the Sister City show. So it's all about making sure that the art of artists who are kind of undiscovered and unknown get out there. And then the last thing is public artists. We're always trying to get artists to make the leap between studio and street, and so it takes a lot to kind of go from painting in your studio to painting maybe on the side of a building, but we like to help people get there. And so call us, sign up for our alerts. We'll send them to any artist. Go and sign up, follow us on Facebook and Twitter, and then probably starting this summer we'll be doing a series of training workshops for artists who are thinking about maybe doing public art but haven't really wanted to take that plunge yet, and that there's a great way to sign up for those workshops, almost all of which are free.
Awesome. And what about the youth of Nashville, like the elementary age students? How do you get them excited about art?
Oh my goodness, I have 2 children, 3 and 8, and so I am excited about art and small people all the time. But a couple of the ways we do that is we work very close with Metro Public Schools and their fine arts and performing arts. So we cover all the arts. We've been talking about visual art, but we work with performing art, theater, dance, and music, and we work a lot. We do teacher training and professional development for teachers, etc. And actually, it was several of the public art installations we're doing. We're actually developing K-12 curriculum that will go along with it, so that if you're a teacher and you can't get out of the classroom on a field trip because your budget got cut, you can download video file of us interviewing an artist or us seeing an artist demonstrate something in their studio, and you can actually experience art without having to go out of the classroom. So we're really trying to do more and more to bring art into the classroom, even though budgets are tight.
That's awesome. You know, you definitely don't want to see art leave.
No. Art and crayons and things cannot leave. But at the same time, we hear all the time from teachers, you know, we want to go to a field trip, we want to go to a museum, we want to do this, but our budgets got cut. So we're really looking a lot at investigating video file and Vimeo and other things like that that allow artists to go directly to classrooms. So.
And are you an artist in any way?
Funny that you should say that. I am a poet, and
awesome.
So that is my medium. That and cooking are the 2 things that I would consider an art form in my life. So
what inspired you to pursue poetry, and what drives you to do that?
I have always written. As a kid, I moved around a lot, and the only thing that kept me sane between my 7 elementary schools was writing, and it kind of. I wasn't always the new kid when I was writing, so you know that really kept me going, and I continued that through college and published a little bit, and then kind of became a mom. And I don't publish as much anymore, but I love to write, and cooking is my other medium. That's the one I can practice every single day. It's required.
So what would you say is the biggest challenge of being the executive director of the Arts Commission?
Not enough money to do all the awesome things that we could do. I mean, I think that's just the challenge of working in the public sector, is there's never enough money to do. I hear probably 17 amazing ideas a day that either artists or entrepreneurs come to do, and it's always about finding the resources. And so I think I spend a lot of my time putting awesome people together. This week I met 2 entrepreneurs who are starting creative businesses, and I don't have the money to invest in either of their businesses, but what I can do is put them together or help them find space, or you know, make sure smart, like-minded, creative people are meeting each other. So I think that's the biggest challenge, is not enough money or enough hours in the day.
Awesome. Well, you're doing a great job. There's a
you.
lot of great pieces out there in
Thanks.
the Music City.
Absolutely. More.
And once again,
artsnashville.org, Facebook and Twitter.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much, Jennifer.
Thank you.
Thanks for being on the show today.
Awesome. Thank you, Kelly.
Next up, we're going to sit down with a man who's been on TV for 36 years. Stay tuned.